I was expecting, thank you, love, thank you, baby. What a nice photo. That was our favorite
I was
picture.
expecting a post.
My friends and family told me to look out for red flags, and right now, Sarper looks like a giant red flag. He literally has this red blanket wrapped around him. It's blowing in the wind. Like, the sign could not be more clear.
It took this man to finally don a red flag for her to see him for who he is. It's almost like he's saying, geez, I have to make it this obvious? Fine, here, look. Sarper is a man who told his girlfriend that he has been with 2,500 women, but has never been on a date, or even so much as given a girl flowers. But apparently she's surprised that he's displaying some red flags. Look at him. Look at this guy. He is completely terrifying. I'm going to have nightmares. It's a guarantee. And to nobody's surprise, he's a personal trainer. Every other person on this show is a personal trainer. How many personal trainers are out there? I swear to God, there's more personal trainers than persons to personally train at this point. I don't even understand where they're finding people. And of course, all this guy's clients are women. Is anybody surprised by that? Like, are you a personal trainer or just some creepy guy who goes to the gym?
My name is Shekinah. I'm 41 years old, and I live in Los Angeles, California. People are always shocked when I tell them how I was raised, which is what I want. I was raised in the Amish lifestyle.
Why would anyone be surprised by that? In fact, I thought they were both Amish.
How are you and your man? So good. You guys are gonna love him.
No, you're
He's
not.
like really down to earth. Our connection is amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure this guy's very down to earth. That's the immediate vibe I got from him. You know how all these down to earth people are always going on reality TV shows and arguing about Instagram drama for an hour and a half.
You've been with a lot of ass.
Thanks, Dan. I just had a series of toxic relationships. I was starting to think that maybe I would never find the right person for me.
But then I met a guy who was the exact same as all those other guys, and I fell deeply, deeply in love with this man. He taught me to love again, and he taught me there was more to life than Instagram. There was also YouTube and TikTok, and I should have been cross-promoting this whole time.
My boyfriend's name is Sarper. He's 43 years old, and he lives in Istanbul, Turkey.
I want to see you in my dreams tonight.
No thanks. I want to be far away from your dreams.
And a personal trainer. He's just the most stunning man I've ever seen. I went to Turkey last year with a girlfriend. I downloaded a dating app to see what Turkish men are like.
So these two met on a dating app and ended up having a one-night stand. At least that's what Sarper thought it was going to be, you know, like the other 2,500 times he's done this. But there was something special about, wait, what's her name? It's like Shakima or Shakira or something like that.
My name is Shekinah.
But Sarper knew there was something special about Shakira. She was different. She wasn't like all those other 2,500 women. She was different, you know? Because her name was different. She had a different name, and she was also willing to go on a reality show, so she was the one.
You know how people usually say, like, you had me at hello? Sarper had me at highlighter. He was wearing a highlighter.
Honestly, I'm struggling to even make fun of how bad that was. It like put a dent in my brain. She talks about how they have such a strong connection, but also admits that they don't talk about anything serious and it's just physical attraction. Apart from that, things are already weird even before she leaves for Turkey. She apparently hangs out with one of her exes a lot, and he was just kind of like, hey, by the way, I'm in love with you and you should totally leave this dude and come live with me. That's not a weird thing. That's a normal thing to do in a relationship, right?
I really still do love you, and I just think that we should be together.
Dan, he is the perfect catch. He's so successful, so sweet, so charming.
Okay, what is happening? I am very confused. She just said she had a once-in-a-lifetime connection with this dude, and now she's talking to this dude and saying he's the perfect catch. Anyway, in this next part, she's about to move to Turkey, and she's talking with her sister, who's basically giving a last-ditch effort to try and stop her from going.
Today is the day that I'm moving to Turkey. I'm so excited to finally be with my boyfriend, Sarper.
I'm happy for you because I see that you're so excited.
But we have to talk about the elephant in the room. Has he posted you on Instagram yet? That's the real question, huh? Not just a story, an Instagram post.
Everything that you have shared with me just make me super worried for you.
I don't think that's fair because it's not everything you've heard. I've told you lots of positive things about him.
Well, you've also let me read a lot of text messages where you said something like, you know, don't bring this up again. I'm the alpha.
It's
Like-
that's just him throwing a little fit, and I
Oh my god. What is this lady he was just throwing a little tantrum. It's no big deal. He was really stressed out that day. He dropped his Go-Gurt on the way to the gym. Every 44-year-old man throws tantrums. You act like he's 51. He's only 44.
that's just him throwing a little fit, and I think it's so cute.
Immature, you know?
He doesn't do that about everything. Just like when he's confronted.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Hey, listen, he had a long day of training ahead of him. It was hot out that day. He was hungies.
you haven't shared stuff on your social media that you wanted to because of the way that he feels about it.
Sarper refuses to post anything about our relationship on social media.
Now, the problem with these two is they have both established themselves as people that want to put themselves out there on social media and show a lot of their lives and their relationships and just what they're up to in general. That means when you enter a new relationship, there's going to be this weird expectation to post a certain amount to prove that you're in a relationship or to make it real. If you're not someone who involves social media very heavily into your relationship, then this is probably not a very important thing and wouldn't even show up as a red flag at all. But if you're a regular daily social media user and you're updating things about your life and what you're up to all the time, it's suddenly going to seem weird that you're excluding the person you're dating.
He says that I would get so many DMs from different women saying what a bad guy he is, how he's a player. So it's a big area of conflict for us. But he says, let's wait and talk about this when we're together.
It's so funny to think that this is all just an artificially created problem. She wants him to post on Instagram that they're together, and he doesn't want to post on Instagram that they're together. Has anybody informed them that you don't have to do this? Like, you don't have to involve Instagram in your relationship. You can just be together.
Like a playboy, you know, womanizer, and I just want him to make that statement that he's not single anymore. That's going to make me really feel like he's taking it seriously, and it's going to...
Once he makes this Instagram post, that'll show he takes this relationship very seriously. And if he posts on TikTok, that's next level shit. Like, he's committed.
also make me just trust him more.
Like, you're gonna stand up for yourself. You're not just gonna let him, like...
Of course.
I don't know. She just excused that whole temper tantrum alpha male thing. That's not a good sign. Maybe they could come up with some sort of Instagram post schedule to show how much they love each other. You know, like maybe 5 posts a week to say that I love you 5 Instagram posts per week worth. What would be like the ultimate way to commit for these two? You know, like their version of proposing. Would he have to like resurrect MySpace and just make hundreds of posts about their relationship all over? Oh my God, babe, you resurrected MySpace for me? That shows you are committed. All right, anyway, next is the dramatic airport sequence, and then it's time to get to arguing.
Did you buy me flowers?
Yeah.
You've never bought
Yeah,
flowers
that's the first time.
before. Babe. Why did you buy flowers? It's so sweet. Thank you, baby.
I'm so glad you like the flowers. Anyway, you want to go see my nasty bed that I've slept on with thousands of women that I haven't changed in 12 years?
That is still your old bed. Before I came here, I said, please get a new bed because I don't want to sleep in a bed that other women have slept in.
baby.
Why are you happy with this bed? What is there to be happy about?
For
Yeah, seriously, why is he so adamant about the bed? Why do you need to hold on to your nasty old bed? Apparently this bed makes him very happy and he's not getting rid of the bed.
About a month before I moved to Turkey, Sarper told me that he had been with about 2,500 women. That's gross, and I'm not gonna sleep there.
So what's wrong with my bed?
Everything.
Babe, 2,500 people have been on this bed. Do you really think that many people would choose to be on an uncomfortable bed? It's just been broken in a couple times. So what? Oh, big deal.
You want to change it because all of the girls are sleep there. Do you want to change my too? It's same thing. Replace my.
Well, let's just start with the bed. Why don't we take it easy? All right, so this next scene is really uncomfortable when he starts talking about her weight and what his target ideal weight for her is.
It is right.
It keeps changing.
Yeah.
It's not right. 132.
4 pounds off.
Oh my God.
She loves to be muscular. I mean, and I don't like women to be muscular. And I put a target for her because I know if she comes to that target, she will have the physique that I want.
Well, it sounds like you have a pretty specific idea of what you want somebody to look like. Why don't you just find somebody or create somebody in a lab artificially? Because I think that would work best for you. In fact, I'm not entirely unconvinced that this guy didn't come from some sort of underground facility.
Even when it kind of gets annoying that Sarper's telling me every little detail about how I should dress or look, I just let it go and I let him have those things because we have bigger issues to deal with.
It's really annoying when he talks down to me and tries to control what I wear and who I talk to, but I let it slide because we have bigger issues like Instagram.
I don't know why so you are obsessed with that posting anything.
I don't know why you're obsessed with not posting,
Your account is not private.
right?
Okay. Everyone
with
can
that?
see you.
He's not even trying to come up with an excuse. He's just flat out saying he wants to hide her. He doesn't want to show her on Instagram. I wonder why that is, huh? I can't even begin to imagine why this guy wouldn't want to commit to somebody and show that he has a girlfriend on his social media.
So when you post something, someone can say something about that.
Who is someone?
I don't know.
So he doesn't want to post a picture of her because somebody might say something about it. That doesn't sound weird or shady at all for someone who spends a lot of time on Instagram.
It sounds like you know.
No
It
one,
sounds like you have
no
someone
one
in mind.
particular. Hey, there are a lot of
This is
girls,
really,
you know that.
This is getting me really like triggered right now.
This is getting me like really triggered, and honestly, I'm done with this. Now let's go have this conversation again, but on a boat this time.
You're just gonna be on your phone, like the whole boat ride.
What do you want me to do?
Babe, I'm on my phone because of us. I'm Instagramming this moment right now. Look, I'm trying to get a good post here finally, and you're gonna ruin it by being all upset, and I'm not in the mood to go back and edit that and post. We need to show everyone that we're the type of couple that goes on a boat and has a good time, all right? Loving good time. Now smile. Look at the damn ducks. They're cute. Now take a picture with me in front of them.
It is really silly to say that we are arguing about social media.
All I can think is how down to earth these two are. I can't get over their down to earthness. It's almost like they were born on planet Earth. You could even say that.
Why? You just sent me a message?
Check your phone. Check your stories.
My stories?
Yeah.
Aw, it's a picture of them. How cute. That is just... These two are just melting my heart. My heart has been melted. So if you're a normal person and you're confused as to what's going on, he made an Instagram story with a picture of them in it, which means that it's only temporary and he's not putting it up on his page for everyone to see at all times, you know? So a lot less people are going to see the story as opposed to if he had done it as a post. So he loves her an Instagram story's worth, just not quite a post, you know? Hasn't quite gotten to that level of commitment yet. Isn't that insane? She's expecting this guy to commit to her as a life partner, and he won't even make an Instagram post. And look at this picture. He kept this vague as shit. It's just a picture of them together with a little heart. Like, that could be just a friend of his. It could be his sister.
Is this relationship like a 24-hour relationship? Because that's how long a story is.
Oh my gosh, Shekinah.
Just wondering.
Oh my gosh, Shekinah.
That Instagram story was only 1 day. Like, that's how much you love me, really? 1 day's worth of an Instagram story? You know what? Just give me the phone. Give me your phone.
Stories are for like moments. They're for like short little moments in your life
Yeah.
that aren't lasting. They're just fleeting. If you want to make a statement and say this is something real and
This is completely insane. She's standing here explaining the difference between an Instagram story and a post when it comes to a relationship. Imagine if they had Facebook too. Jesus, would they ever get anything done? Would they ever have time to do anything else? All they've talked about is Instagram. Listen, Sarper, I just have one very important question to ask you. If we were together when Vine was around, would you have made a Vine with me, or would you have been too ashamed to do that too?
I said give me time for me to decide, okay?
I feel like you decided
In a short time,
and you decided to do a
I
story.
sent the story, yeah.
That's
Be
not the
happy with
decision
it.
I would
It is
hope you
better
would
than
make.
nothing.
Listen, babe, if you make it to my Instagram story, like, that's the real deal, okay? Maybe you don't know that, or maybe that's not how it is in America, but that's the way it is over here.
And I shared the photo of us, and I put a heart. I mean, it is announcement, a public announcement of our love to everyone. And you are saying that, oh, no, I don't want. I want post. What the
Ugh, this is exhausting, and it's so ridiculous on so many levels. He's clearly playing dumb here and definitely knows what he's doing and why he made it a story instead of a post, but also this shit should not matter in your relationship. Like, what the hell? Maybe make a post once in a while, but what are these people doing?
The things that I do is more than yours. You know the number of girls that I have with, right?
Are you
In my life,
seriously
yeah.
gonna
You
bring
know it,
that
right?
up right now?
Yeah?
You
Of
told me stuff like that.
2,500, you are the one. Only one.
Yeah, doesn't that make you feel special? He got bored of hooking up and decided to go on a reality show with you. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. I don't think I've ever seen red flags as obvious as they are here, and I can only take so much of these two before I start to lose my mind. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
It's a boys' time.